And once again, just a terrific environment here. Really appreciative of the efforts of our students and our fans and our athletic administration making that happen. That was a big difference. It was a tractor pull. Thought we had a lot of good shots. We just we didn't shoot it great. Obviously, from three, that's kind of been a little bit of an understatement. Tyler Como was great. I didn't want to call a timeout late because they changed defenses a lot. And I just worried about, we have a live dribble that we were going to see something and not dissect it. So twice it didn't work, and then we came up rebounds, and Jack made a great finish. And I thought kind of the big play in the game, other than that, was when Dylan laid out for that loose ball and gave us the go-ahead free throw. So they're all hard games, man.
First game, did they play that much zone?
No. And when we went in, we prepped for all zone. So that's what they did against us last year. That was our only road loss. No, we lost one on the road, sorry. So it surprised us. And then honestly, when they started big tonight, we thought we'd see all zone. And they've been playing a little bit more 1-3-1. So Pat O'Connell did a good job with the scout. We even the last play call, Caleb had an interesting improvisation, but we kind of knew what they were going to run. Our guys are playing hard, Matt. Our ability to focus at times has to improve.
Coach, despite the win, it was a messy game from the uncontrolled ball and the uncontrolled shots. What do you think you need to see from the team in the terms of control to come back this late?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. There's nothing messy about winning. It beats the alternative. Once again, we want to shoot the ball better. We obviously had, I thought, a lot of good looks that we didn't make. What I liked tonight was I thought we guarded and rebounded decent. Other than the start of the second half, I thought we did a really poor job guarding the three-point shot, and that caused us to have to run uphill. So I just think our mental toughness, kind of adhering a little bit to knowing personnel, need to be a little bit sharper earlier in the second half.
With 8 minutes to go, you're down, you start driving the ball, you go to the foul line 5 times in a row, including Coleman's and one.
Yeah, I thought guys
Shorten
just
the
did.
game, like Duke used to do that. Shorten the game, but got you points.
Yeah, guys did a good job. I thought, obviously Tyler Coleman and I thought Tejada drove it hard a couple times, and Jack. I mean,
Backed him up there with
yeah.
He was sort of sitting, all of a sudden you were the aggressor. Was that talked about in the huddle? Besides
There
playing
were a couple things said in the huddle, Jimmy, that weren't exactly things you'd put on the letter of recommendation. We're just trying to, at that point, a little bit like Gary Williams, but you're just trying to squeeze a little juice out of guys. You're hanging by a thread. Sometimes it's not.
Free throw line was on purpose,
Yeah.
though? Was that
Sometimes it's not personal, but it kind of is personal, if that makes sense to you. And we were kind of one of those situations.
I thought you handled it very well.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but it got a couple guys light switch to go. And like I said, Williamson laying out for the loose ball was a big, big play.
Coach, you had 17 out of Tyler Coleman tonight. I mean, just kind of what can you say about him and especially those big plays he made?
Yeah, he's had a good year for us. It's always, in this day and age, when a guy sticks around for 5 years, it's good to see them get rewarded with, some playing time and then some success. He's, in a year that's been a little bit of a roller coaster at times, he's had some good moments for us, so I'm happy for him.
Coach, can you just talk about the importance of some of your players stepping up and hitting the boards, especially in that late in the second half? I mean, Caleb had 10 rebounds and some clutch ones at that.
Yeah, he did a great job. That's the most he's had in a CAA game this year, and that was important. I thought Jack did a good job. We need to. +6 is good, honestly, for us. We need to be like, it's a big number, but when you're laboring to make shots, we need to get like 40% of our misses. It's a big number, but it's till the ball goes in. Like I said, I like our shots. I want our guys to keep shooting. I believe we're going to make them. We just, we haven't shot the ball anywhere near as well as I think we're capable of.
Is that a mental thing? Like I used to get Tyler Schmidt, who was a great shooter.
Yeah, I mean, probably, I guess. I mean, I want him to keep shooting. Maybe we're saving them all up for DC. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Coach, I know that we talked about the zone earlier. How do you feel like the guys handled the zone when they came out in there?
I think when we tried to do a little bit less, they got a little bit comfortable. Like I said, we expected it, but we don't play we very rarely play zone. So when we do practice it, I'm not going to tell you it's like the best zone. So a little bit, at game speed, you hope some of your skill work and kind of training pays off. I think when we drove it, we were pretty good, but we had a little bit of stretch. We were a little bit wild on a couple drives and had a couple live ball turnovers. But it's like anything. Guys stop pressing when you miss a couple open shots. Like I thought Conway had really good looks.
I thought he made some big ones, even though he didn't shoot it well.
Yeah,
look at the
yeah.
score, like,
No, he did. He, I mean,
he made some big ones for you.
he's the only one that made them.
All right, so they were big.
Yeah, they were big. But yeah.